Hello everyone! Welcome back to the ExJW Tower channel. In this video, I'll be discussing the monthly report that every Jehovah's Witness is expected to provide each month to avoid issues within the group. As you may know, Jesus was a great preacher, and he and his disciples went from city to city preaching. However, the Bible never states that the apostles had to submit a record of their activities at the end of each month, but in the organized book of the governing body, they make use of scriptures to align with their goals and claim that everything they do is based on the Bible. Starting from the moment a student qualifies as an unbaptized publisher, at the end of their first month of service, they are required to submit a small piece of paper with recorded numbers of hours worked, publications distributed, visits made to interested individuals, and more. In reality, the spirituality of members is often measured based on the history of these monthly reports. Furthermore, even if a baptized individual is exemplary in many aspects of their Christian life, such as visiting members, supporting the needy, and being a good instructor, if their preaching service hours are low in their history and they're not conducting Bible studies, they are often not considered exemplary. This might result in them not being appointed to roles like elder or ministerial servant. This practice isn't truly biblical. Many Jehovah's Witnesses feel discomfort when the end of the month approaches and they have to submit their field service reports. These reports mainly serve to keep the Watchtower organization running smoothly, with members providing free monthly labor. Not submitting the report creates a sense of guilt, pushing many to work harder to improve their standing in the group. Moreover, if a member goes 6 months or more without submitting their field service report, they are considered inactive, even if they attend all their meetings. Anyone who decides to engage in preaching monthly, but chooses not to submit the report risks being labeled as a possible apostate or undisciplined. Even the elderly and infirm aren't spared. They are also required to submit monthly reports, recording their efforts in 15-minute increments, if approved by the body of elders. Those who are more active are expected to report their time in full hours. In fact, the primary focus of this report is the hours spent. There are cases where someone might not have distributed any publications or visited anyone, yet they are still expected to submit a report indicating their work hours, sometimes explaining the reasons for their low performance. The governing body has created special designations such as regular pioneers, special pioneers, missionaries, and others. They aim to keep people busy working for the Watchtower, adjusting the required hours for these designations and making their members believe that Jehovah provided these loving provisions. During the pandemic, many couldn't afford the monthly phone expenses. To demonstrate their control over the members, the leadership temporarily removed the hour quota. Members could simply say they talked to someone about the Bible, even if it lasted less than 15 minutes. Why not just stop demanding this report altogether? The goal is to maintain control over people, evoke feelings of guilt and shame, and thus encourage more dedication to the organization. During the pandemic, the elders would call all the members, demanding their reports. If a person hadn't engaged in a conversation lasting more than 15 minutes, they were required to simply state whether they had talked about the Bible or not. This was solely to maintain their status as active publishers. The most challenging aspect for many elders was making phone calls solely to inquire whether a brother or sister had preached that month or not, even if they couldn't provide specific hours. Just imagine doing this every month for 1 or more years. Publishers are compelled to view such reminder calls as an act of care. If elders need to consistently remind publishers to submit their reports, it's because these publishers are reluctant to do so, indicating that this practice isn't even truly based on biblical principles. Following a clear biblical directive wouldn't cause anyone discomfort. In conclusion, the governing body imposes quite a burden on its members. I hope that many more will awaken and join us in exposing the dark side of this sect. I hope you enjoyed the video. Please leave a like, comment, and share. Subscribe to be notified of new videos. Take care, until next time.